Okay, so today I'm going to talk about retrograde planet. So retrograde planet means the planet which are moving in the backward motion or in retrograde motion, right? In Hindi, it's called Vakri Grah, right? Now, first of all, planet doesn't move in the backward motion, right? All the planets are moving in their set path in a particular it's at a particular speed around the sun, right? But nonetheless, we have this concept of Vakri Grah or the retrograde planet. What this means exactly is that when a planet is very far away from sun while rotating around the sun, far away in the sense like it's closer to Earth, and compared to Earth's speed and the planet's speed, it appears that planet is moving backward. It's like it's like similar to how you must have experienced when the two trains are going in the same direction, and depending upon the relative speed of the trains, one train might appear to move backward, right? When you are sitting in a train A and train B is also passing by, depending upon which train is faster, which is slower, you might feel that one train is moving backward versus one train is moving forward. So that's all the concept of the Bakri Grah. Bakri Grah means it appears that the planet is moving backward, but in reality it doesn't happen, right? So there's a lot of confusion about the retrograde planet, and it's really very difficult to predict how a retrograde planet is going to behave in anybody's kundali, anybody's chart. Right. One thing is very particular is that there are two planets which are always retrograde. So Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu are always retrograde, and Sun and Moon are never retrograde, right? And the remaining other five planets can become retrograde depending upon how far they are from Sun, how closer they are to Earth, right? So Rahu and Ketu is also they are also called the karmic planet, right? And they're always retrograde. So what this means is that if there any other planet is also retrograde in a chart, then it behaves more like a Rahu or a Ketu in the sense it's the karmic planet, right? So it's a karmic planet and it's bringing the karma from the previous life to this life, right? So that planet which is retrograde has a very high chestable, right? So to understand what the chestable is means it's a directional motion, and to understand that it has the very high intent to deliver the results, right? So I will take an example how to make it clear is that say like you're in a house, you have checked everything, your like washer dried, everything is clean, your TV is off, your fan is off, your lights off, and then your gas is off, and then you start going out somewhere, right, outside of your house, and suddenly you realize that you have forgot your purse in the house, right? So you try to come back, you come in the backward motion, and all your focus is on that one particular thing which you forgot at your house. So similarly, retrograde planet, what they have is that they are focused on one thing which they have not completed in their previous birth, and that's what they have come here to deliver, that one particular thing. So hence the chestable is very high, the intent is very high, right? So that's called the chestable. So the second thing is that it behaves like Rahu and Ketu. It's a karmic planet, behaves like Rahu and Ketu, and hence it's against the laws or the rules which are prevailing at that time, right? It's against Sun. Rahu is always against Sun. So, and Sun is the one who identifies or sets the rules and regulations, because Sun is the karaka for government, right? He's a king. So Sun is the one who sets the boundaries. It sets the limitations. But Rahu is always trying to cross that boundary, always trying to do not obey what the boundaries or limitations are. And hence, any retrograde planet will also try to behave more like Rahu and Ketu. Now, the one important thing is that if in your chart there is no planet retrograde, Rahu and Ketu is always retrograde in everybody's. If there is no additional planet retrograde, then you are the luckiest person on the earth. because the retrograde planet is going to give you a intense result, and depending upon what house, which planet, it is going to be very eventful, either positive or negative, depending upon what that planet is and where the planet is situated and what house it owns, right? So that's important thing. Second important thing is that it's primarily it has come to settle the karmic debt from the previous birth. Hence, to expect anything more from retrograde planet or anything positive is really little difficult, right? So let's go through example of each and every planet and what will be is a very basic level without going into details of the kundali or the chart, right? So Mars is a significator for husband in a female chart, and it's also a significator for brother, younger brother. So if Mars is retrograde, you should not expect anything from your husband or from your younger brother, right? Or their health will be bad, or they will be away from you, right? Anything is possible, but it's not like normal thing which you're going to what you expect from them is you're going to receive, right? Similarly, Mercury, if Mercury is retrograde, then Mercury signifies your education, your sister, and your sister plus as well as your father's sister, right? So Bua. So Mercury is retrograde, your education is not going to be of useful, right? You might be like highly educated, but you will be doing your own business, right? You might be educated in science, but you will be doing something like commerce. You might be doing educated in commerce, but you're doing something else, right? So your education, what you have been educated in, is not going to be useful for you. And your probably your sister will not be doing that well if Mercury is retrograde. Let's take another example of Venus. If Venus is retrograde, in male's chart, Venus is Karka for significator for a wife, right? So you are not going to get anything from wife. Wife has come in your life to take things from you, right? If the Venus is retrograde in a planet. If Saturn is retrograde, then Saturn is significator of profession, and it's going to take really lot of efforts to have your profession settled and a proper profession, right? It takes a lot of time. It doesn't settle before 36, 37. Similarly, Saturn is significator for your elder brother. If Saturn is retrograde, then you won't have a normal relationship with your elder brother. Your elder brother may not be there. You may not have an elder brother, or if he's there, he's not doing that well, and he's not there for you, right? So that's the whole kind of way to understand how this retrograde planet impacts the chart, right? That's all. I just wanted to create a quick video about retrograde planet. Thank you.